This is Deductor continuing Cyber Knight's Flashpoint, and we are ready to go on to the next episode. After the last mission where we escorted a VIP and actually managed to loot everything on the mission, which is very hard to do, but you know, that paid off handsomely. We're going to do a story mission, Loophole heist for Octane. This is a two-part mission, as you can see. There's a 1A and then a 2A. So first we have to infiltrate this deserted construction site and then get into this finance bunker. And ideally we do it as low security level as possible, but the bonus isn't that impressive. It's only 10% EXP completed. And we have a variety of different leverages. Now, I feel like these must be semi-random because last time I played this, I thought I could do the diversion that prevented the reinforcements from spawning, but I might be misremembering. Regardless, our options are limited somewhat. We do have two favors with Octane, so Calibration Leak, debuff all enemies with minus 25% ballistic kinetic armor for the next 2 turns. That's nice. Can be a damage boost at the right opportunity. I will take that mostly because like I don't really like favors with Octane don't do too much, so I might as well like just use it. And then I'm gonna spend 10k to buy this blip leverage from Potato. That might buy us 1 turn, and 1 turn could be a lot of extra loot for only 10k. 10k is not that much right now, so I will pay that. It's in fact better to do that than use the favor. Not that we have any favor with Potatoes. Favors are worth like 35k or something. So 10k credits, very cheap, relatively speaking. I don't really have the money to pay for anything else. I guess if I had favors with Potato, we could do some of this other stuff. Oh, now that's interesting. I could use another favor for a system malfunction. Disable all level 1 security devices for the next 2 turns. The team I'm planning is going to have myself, Iceman, and Wright, our Vanguard. And so between us, we have tons of ways of disabling security devices, so I don't think I actually need that. I'll save that favor for something else. I've already equipped everyone with silencers and upgraded their gear and so forth. My armor's a little light, but it gives extra initiative. And that's key. I want as much initiative as possible to go quick. I also purchased 2 bio recyclers. Those could come in handy at the right opportunity. Hyper V caps, the drug. It was only 4k. Good value, I think. And then I'm gonna upgrade myself towards this dome shot talent as planned. Got some good stuff like lure. Could be good to give lure another charge. It could be quite powerful. In the right situation, it would actually be amazing, but it's tempting. Using lure twice in a row can actually be extremely powerful. So maybe I actually do that. But I do want to get towards the dome shot. I have rewind to give myself a bit more lure, so you know what? I think I'll be fine. Okay, good. So now the team is ready, and I am ready, so let's get this started. Haze. It doesn't look like much from a distance, but that's the point. Deductor. Among this maze of abandoned skyrises, you never spot it. Brick. The Free Street Compact set off some homemade chemical weapon in this district in 27. Looks like it never recovered. Haze. Everything ground to a halt and all the investment dried up. This area was supposed to be an extension of Liberty Avenues. Deductor. Look at it now. Only good for hiding D-Cartel havens. But you can tell we are where we need to be. The place is crawling with whistlers. Yep, there are guards all over the place. Haze. Guarded by their own little cult soldiers. A pretty clear tale. I'll let you handle them. Deductor. You're good right where you are. We've got this. Keep a wide eye on this district. We might get company if we're not careful. Hey, on it. While I'm watching you, you're heading for the stairs down. The schematics Octane shared indicate it's a few flights down, and then there is an elevator descent into the bunker. Deductor, quickly but quietly now. Alright, so there's a 2-part mission. Who knows, I might have to do 2 episodes. Got some options. Huh. Oh, they've got 2 guards that actually have like armor and stuff. Huh. Well, we could certainly go up. Even though they have armor, we could move in such a way that we can attack them. Ooh, if I move up a little bit, I can see where all 3 are going. Or we can just go left. The guards seem much weaker if we go left. And then we can go down the stairs. Ideally, we do loot these 2 lockboxes, of course, which would admittedly be much easier to loot if we came up and down. We also get elevation bonuses that way. Although I guess we would still get elevation bonuses. Those whistlers are very dodgy. You can like one-shot them. That would be ideal. There are also certain advantages of going on the right because you're on the corner of the map. So I do quite like going on the right. I think that's really still the way to go. So I'm gonna stick to the going on the right. Okay, this should let us see. Oh, well. I don't think I can get all 3. Let's get at least these 2. That one's just gonna turn, that one's gonna walk a little bit. And then I don't know what that last guard is doing, but we can shoot our rifle. Quite effectively. I mean, why do I even need to take cover, right? Like, I don't want to shoot him right now, but he's just gonna. Well, he might turn over, I guess. We'll take cover. Delay action, let them go. I could do a silence and not attack with right, and then do some tricks with right. Or Vanguard next turn. I am also gonna. Ooh. You know what? I do like that. Silence has such a short cooldown. I really want to know. Okay. Alright, these 2 are just, they're full auto targets, right? So, Brick, why don't you also come over here? Then Iceman, our hacker, don't want to be spotted. Maybe come back here. Then let them go, and then we're gonna attack them. A lot of these guards are just like guarding. Okay, this one's running to the left. That's good. We should let them go. Alright, I would prefer not to use right, but on the other hand, going up with a nice slice, nice stealthy attack, it's hard to resist. You know what? I lose the silence. It's fine. What? I don't have line of sight? Really? That is unexpected. I would prefer not to have to stun this one. I'll do an iron grip to give myself a little more accuracy. I might have to stun this one. I'm trying to save my attacks for, like, good attacks for those two up there. Really? How do I not see you? Wow. Okay, well, let's see if... what my odds are. Pretty good of killing you. Oh my god. This would be so annoying if this guard reported in. This is really not a good tactical surge turn. That's really for next turn. Do we have a shot? You gotta be kidding. It increases the security tally, which is not great, but that's not like the worst possible thing. I'm just... oh, it's because our Vanguard is in the way blocking the shot. That's why. Should have considered that. This isn't like XCOM where your soldiers will just dodge. That's why I can't get within range. How annoying. Oh, I don't want to be heard. We can kill him next turn easily enough. But... but it does increase the security tally unnecessarily. Oh, okay. One of the guards is coming. That's actually okay. We're gonna have to kill that guard there, the one that's coming to investigate anyway. Alright, well, I'm gonna let them all move. Delay all the actions. Okay. And next turn, I'm going to delay all the actions again. And then we'll use Tactical Surge. Yep, just sneaking. No need to get too close. Oh, I can't do full auto. Yeah, that's sounds about right. I could do a lure to turn them both the other way. What would that accomplish? I could sneaking a little closer. But we're just gonna full auto these things down. Still, it's good to be efficient with the action points. That was probably not the best part. I probably should have done there so they don't actually go up there. That might make the thing I'm about to do a lot harder. Hold on. Brick, can you get all the way up there? Yes, but you would be heard. Maybe all three of them would get up. Okay. If all three guards go up, that would be ideal. No? Okay. He's gonna run around pointlessly. I'm fine with that. think I'm just gonna delay action. There's another good tactical surge turn, which is making a dash to that objective. So I'm trying to not use tactical surge unless I need to. Okay. Ooh, I don't have a... No, I do have a good full auto target. Okay. I'm gonna get the captain. And then Iron Grip and full auto again, I'm thinking. Very nice. Let's let the rest of them move. Great thing about attacking from the right-hand side is because we're hugging the edge of the map, and I have a silenced assault rifle, doesn't alert too many enemies. Well. There are some more guards. They seem to have armor as well, but that's okay. Jam kit. Just trying to sneak in there. I have a silence backup next turn. Alright, I would like to get to objective before those body timers start like going crazy. We're gonna have at least one escalation. That is impossible to avoid. Let's see where that Iota guard goes. I'm just gonna yield and yield here as well. Let's do an anticipation. We're probably gonna silence, run up, and smack him with the sword or some such. So wait. Oh no! There's a guard who's gonna become alerted. Well, that's a problem. We'll have to run up and stun him. Also, I need to disable the camera again because it's gonna activate itself again. Do I need to kill him this turn? Maybe not. Well, I would want to use the assault rifle if I were to kill him. Let's see what everybody here is doing. Okay, we don't have to kill him. This one's gonna run out. We need time for Brick to get over here anyway. How close can I sneak? I can sneak all the way up there, but I would like to reload my assault rifle in case we need it. Let's yield. Gonna turn on silence. Gonna do this mostly to get this loot box. Got some files, encrypted chips and whatnot. Huh. No, let's just do this. We can run hyper aggressively because we know what direction those guards are going. Maybe I can even get out, right? That would be ideal. I could do stuff like like tactical surge into atomic stutter or whatnot. Only question is, does everybody have enough action points? And I think they might. No need to no need to use... I could use blip. There would be no escalation. It's not a bad idea. In fact, I think it's a really good idea. Because maybe we can get in there. Okay, let's use the blip. I'm not going to use calibration leak. No need to do that. Here's the second part of this mission after all. Reload in case we need it for whatever reason. No escalations, so all the guards should be very chill. Now the mission ends as soon as you get in there, so like we can alert the map. That's fine. Play action. You have silence still active. Okay, at least one guard's running off. Question is, well, we're definitely tactical surging. This is the key turn. That one's gonna hear us. Well, I wonder if as soon as I get on the stairs, I can extract. I want to test something. Okay. I know this one will spot me, but what I could do is I can, at the very least... Oh, I could just kind of go for a kill here. Okay. Well... Oh, right, the silence wore off. What I want to know is, where is the actual withdrawal point? Yeah, I'm okay with alerting these two guards right now. They can't actually take any action against me. So I'm going to move there. I'm going to alert that one. Whatever. If I stand on the stairs, can I withdraw standing on the stairs? I'm just curious, like, how far down do I have to go, you know? Like, if I stood here... Yes, okay, I can withdraw from here. How interesting. Brick needs to, like, run all the way over. Now, I happen to know that when you start a second stage of a mission, you get all your action point, all your talents and cooldowns and stuff back. So I don't really even need to stun these things. Like, now that I know you can just step on the stairs and withdraw. Oh wow, I'm so loud. It's okay. Iceman, the team is assembled at the finance bunker entrance. We're heading down the stairs now. Hayes, remember, you're leaving the facade behind now. Up here, the D cartel were trying to stay hidden. Deductor, it's going to be a little more spiky down here. Alright, part 1 done. We can just do both parts in the mission. This first part was quite simple. So now we're in the finance bunker. I'm going to attempt the next stage. It just goes straight into that with the same team. But you do get all your cooldowns back. If you use items, those do not come back. Deductor, we've hit the bunker floor. Iceman, damn, it's freezing here. Hayes, I can barely get a read on you down there. Deductor, that's why I'm here. This place is bristling with security, but the relay databanks are within striking distance. Hayes, good to know. Only you can deliver the Q endpoint, Deductor. Deductor, straight from my quantum courier memory into the machine. Confirmed. Alright, and the tally is semi-reset, so that's very good. Let's let all the guards do their thing. You see all my cooldowns are back, so that's amazing. There are computers to hack. I don't know that hacking both matrices is realistic, but hacking at least one should be quite doable. So we're gonna delay everyone so that we can see what the guards do. Probably gonna have to kill at least some of these guards. That one has put himself in a very vulnerable position. Rick could probably take him out. Yeah. With a... all the weapons are reloaded as well. I wonder if a pistol might just be better. Okay, another guard. A pistol will allow me 2 shots. Plus I get the stealth buff. So you know what? Oh, I didn't get the crit. We got plenty of characters who can finish them off. Let's disable this motion scanner because... ooh, let's wait a little bit more. Probably want to disable that camera. Got some more guards, some more patrollers. Not really a big deal. I'm going to disable this camera because it could rotate. Then a pistol shot. Anyone I can anticipate? Not really. Alright, so now I just want to move towards that hacking machine as aggressively as possible. And I'm going to tactical surge next turn just to be able to hack. %. Is there anything else I can do? Look ahead. No real point. Well, I guess we can see what this one's gonna do. Okay, nothing. Is there anything else I want to do? Scramble any other security? I don't think so. Rewind anyone's abilities? I don't really think so. Okay. I suppose I could have tactical surged this turn just to have the cooldown be a little more... Whoa! It's a camera. Good thing you got down there, buddy. Oh, this is definitely the tactical surge turn. because I want as many action points for hacking as possible. Let's scramble that camera. And then we're gonna let them do their thing. I really hope reinforcements don't show up. They could show up like really quick, but we'll see. Okay, if you get this loot, you should still have enough action points to hack, right? Looks like 3. It's just this loot is really convenient. There is something called a bioscan field. This is a level 2 security device, meaning most of our abilities don't even work on it, like our talents like packet loss or the security scramble. They don't work on level 2 devices. They only work on level 1. But the way this bioscan field works is it says verifies biochip signatures of any who enter the area. +6 security tally if more than 1 intruder is inside the area. So more than 1, you're gonna have 1. So we're gonna have 1. Got a lot of stuff from that lockbox, and now we are protected from line of sight because this is on lower elevation. Let's get some hacking started. Gonna activate our talents, load scan. Let's see what we see. There's a dead end that way. I don't particularly care. Let's go to the right first. I no longer like going to the right. I don't want to deal with these sub-processing units if at all possible. So now I'll go up. I'll get rid of the thing that increased the matrix action cost. That's pretty valuable right now. I'll load another deception. And then I will load another sleaze. I could move and end my turn just to get a little more action points. But I don't like to end my turn on a firewall, if at all possible. So let's just end the action here. Alright. There's a body that I kind of want to use a biocycler on to dissolve. So let's do that. And okay, what are these guards? This one's patrolling over there. That's fine. I don't particularly care about that. But all these security devices make it very tricky to move around. I don't have a security scramble anymore. I do have a jam kit, so I could use the jam kit here because there's this whistler coming here. Might as well kill that. Then we gotta be careful of all these cameras. Can't step onto this field yet, so I'm thinking we can go left, go to the objective, and then go from there. Although going to the right, of course, has a certain advantage, which is that there isn't an extra camera I have to deal with. But I do worry this one who's patrolling could see Iceman. And what if we want to hack this matrix, right? So I think I will still go left. Question is just how do we do this? Stand. But okay, let's come to this low cover. Reload the weapon. Don't think this is the silence turn yet. No anticipation. Probably gonna jam kit next turn. I don't see the point in pre-compute advantage or anything. The tactical surge was mostly just to help with the hacking more than anything else. I don't. Sometimes there's a dead zone under these cameras that you can sneak by, but apparently it's not gonna work in this case. Can we rewind anyone's talents? Whoops. I don't think I want to rewind anyone's talents. So I'm gonna stand here as well. Okay, another camera has activated. Disable for the remainder of the turn. Both of... at least that... kind of think I should disable both, but I don't have enough points to disable both cameras. So let's let them do their thing. And then maybe we can hack something, you know? Oh, one of the guards is moving off. That was unexpected. Okay. Let's disable the security. Another sub-processing unit. Don't like those, but go to the right. The security tally is overclocked. That's reasonably harmless. Okay, there's a manufacturing store, so could be some loot here. Okay, disable that trap. No more traps. Alright, got the loot. I guess we have no way of avoiding this sub-processing unit. So let's get in there. Unload cyberdeck programs when you take any action. You gotta get rid of that. That's like the highest priority. And then get rid of the thing that debuffs my AP. Get rid of the damage. And then let's scan. Ooh, the alarm processing unit. I love attacking those. This does cost action points. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to get it this turn, but I can get it next turn. So I'm gonna load an attack program to get ready for that, and I might as well load a sleaze program to get ready to counter other things. This looks exciting. Let's see what the escalation is. I would want to disable the big camera. Probably. Yeah, let's see what they do. We need to buy time for our hackers. If I kill it now, what if it spawns reinforcements? Whereas if I delay the actions a little bit while I have more time to hack, maybe like the reinforcements is often based on how many enemies are on the map. I only killed one, so I don't know if the reinforcements will spawn. They might spawn, they might not. But if I just waited here, it would be a very, very safe thing. Once I disable the bioscan field, then we can just run through the middle, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to buy time for. And we can get rid of that alarm processing unit. So what if I just disable that big camera? We know these two positions are safe from this other camera. Now he's gonna. This Jebbo guard is gonna walk over, turn to the right, and see us. That would, of course, be problematic. I could just follow everyone all the way back, like all the way back here. Ooh. Why would I be seen? I don't quite understand. And then we can see what sort of reinforcements there are. That might actually be the safest play. If there are reinforcements, we might just have to go very loud, which I would prefer to avoid. We have that alarm processing unit. Like, that is such a... you don't always get those. Those are random spawns, like random nodes that you can spawn. It would be so good to have hit it this turn, but that's okay. It's okay that we couldn't do that. I'm just gonna... It's not a good place to stand, right? So I'm just gonna fall back here. It is the reinforcements. I should have killed them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We have some other ideas for how we can deal with this nonsense. The motion scanner is back. Look ahead. Well, they can't spot Iceman. Not yet. Let's, again... I need to give Iceman some time to do his thing. So let's just delay everyone's action and go from there. This is why I was hoping to be able to delay the reinforcements. We can snip these laser wires and then do some stuff. I need to know what those guards are going to do. Okay, we've got our null op, we've got our attack programs. We're going to go into the matrix here. We're going to null op. Unloaded my attack. That's fine. Scan it, spike it. So now the overworld security is much, much weaker, which is amazing. Loaded disarm. We've got plenty of loot here. Scan this one. Trigger if you take any action. Okay. There's another trap. Trigger if you download a file. Alright. Oh, the security increasing is causing some trouble there. Unloading some of my programs and so forth. Trigger if you download a file. Okay. Any other traps? No. Alright, well... Ooh, 9 damage. That's okay. Not what I wanted. Let's but spiking that alarm processing unit is really good. I'm trying to see if I could find anything else here to steal and spike. So I'll end the turn, and I need to know what these 3 reinforcements are doing. We've sort of bought ourselves some time. If I can kill these 3, oh yes, I was hoping they would come this way. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. I can set up a beautiful ambush. Oh man, all 3 are they gonna clump up like that? How incredible. Okay. Obviously, that is insane, right? However, we would get flanked by this Jebbo guard. Let's do the look ahead, see what these 3 are actually gonna do. Oh, they're just gonna stay here? Okay, that's great. I don't think this one's gonna see Iceman. Would certainly be ideal to, like, kill this Jebbo guard real quick. We do see the guard. And these ones are staying put, right? They're not actually doing anything. So we can set up our, like, or at least the game is telling us they're not doing anything. They might still move, but we're in a good position. We could do a lure just to make sure they stay put. That seems smart. This one, we're outside the optimal range slightly. Are we obstructed? It's gonna get some bonuses to. Yeah, might as well move into position. I don't actually care if they see us. I have a trick that can like make them look the wrong way. There we go. No more obstruction. Just kill the guard who's gonna flank us. Oh, so get the go ahead of all of them. I love it. We're gonna do the Marcus as this turn. Oh my gosh. Outside optimal range though. So we do have to get up there. Like from right here would be absolutely perfect. And I have high initiative, and I can use the calibration leak next turn to like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so glorious. I don't need to lure or anything. Like, just like come up and get ready for support. Maybe get ready to slice and dice. I don't want to block the AoE attacks. I could do anticipation to debuff one with some more crit penalty. I'll debuff the one with the most health. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so too glorious. Long range camera did spot Iceman. Not great, but we're about to cause such overwhelming chaos. Gonna iron grip, and then gonna full auto again. Oh my gosh, this is just too beautiful of an ambush. Okay. 3 reinforcements are dealt with, and no one else is the wiser. Now, please, let's see what sort of hacking we can do. Neither one of these other 2 guards are even aware of what's going on. Now, this Udo guard might walk over, see all these corpses, and do stuff, but that's a problem for next, for if that happens. Let's security. I'm gonna get rid of this camera here on the right, in case we do need to move that way. Yep, okay, it sees all the corpses. We will deal with that nonsense. Okay, gonna load another sleaze as well. Prevent program loading, that's fine. Unload the cyberdeck program, we take action, we gotta get rid of that. Get rid of the tracer. Scan for a trap. Figure if you download a blueprint, I would like to download this blueprint. And then I do want to load my scan program. There's the CPU. I think I'm good spiking this thing as well, because the hacking is going well. Oh my gosh, they have more. Okay. Yeah, I need to get to the thing that the security control, the device control. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't know where it is. Sleaze, tar pits. I can't actually scan because I don't have enough AP. You can't stay here. It will hard disconnect at the end of the turn. So I'm just gonna come back here and end the action. I didn't even use my leverage, right? I forgot completely. I got so excited by that. Okay, well. Yeah, the corpses are all discovered. I don't know if I can do anything about that. I'll just let the Matrix do its thing. Iceman might get spotted again, so I really should have Wright come over and disable this camera. And that guard, he'll come down and then get, like, killed. I need to move, like, over here. Just do silence to move a little quicker. Nope, I gotta go all the way over here. Okay, no need to atomic stutter or rewind or anything yet. Yeah, I know they're spotting all these dead bodies, and reinforcements are gonna come in 2 turns, but it is what it is. Okay, we have a scan. I need a disarm. There's the security processing unit. That's good. I'm gonna unload this attack program. Don't need that. Let's get the deception ready because I want to start hacking. Let's get rid of the damage to cyberdeck, the security tally, damage connection, and then we're gonna start hacking everything. Bioscan field #1 priority. Since that let me run through the middle. Then the radar arrays, because they're causing such trouble. Laser mesh. I'm probably just going to go through the middle, so I don't know these laser meshes are all that valuable to hack. Gonna load some more programs. Trigger if you load a cyberdeck program. I don't care about that. Echo Jammer downloaded. Ooh. Okay, I can move. I'll move on to this data warehouse. It's fine. I can end my turn here and it'll be perfectly fine. Okay, let's let the guard come down and then we're gonna execute him. Oh, he doesn't want to move. Huh. Well, I am gonna disable the motion sensor field because I need to run towards my objective. Everybody go through the middle. Steal what we can. There seems to be a lot to steal. And then come over here. Reload the assault rifle. Oh, right. There are some more guards. You're gonna have to get those guards. A lot of them are now suspicious, so they're gonna activate and do stuff. Camera spotted more dead bodies. Oh, I think it might be time to get out of here before too many more reinforcements show up. Or hacked in actually buy me as much time as I had hoped. Let's of a tactical surge. This might be a good turn for that. Okay. Scan for traps. Trigger if you load a cyberdeck program. Probably not going to load any cyberdeck programs here. Download a blueprint. Any more traps? No. Okay. I got all the loot from this. So now I'll disconnect. Now technically, there is another matrix I could hack, but that might be a little too ambitious. Or am I not? Okay, that guard is not even like doing anything. Right? Okay. Well, let's start a. Oh. Let's start getting somewhere where we can see this one. I know the reinforcements are gonna spawn again. So hacking the other matrix really seems very, very wishful. We tactical surge and just get out. Like I think I always tactical surge, but if we tactical surge and get out, it can't be that wrong. We do get a little extra experience we leave under resecurity. If I hack the other matrix, there's a 0% chance that we get that bonus objective. Not that that objective is that impressive, but it would be nice. I would be able to hack this one. Oh boy. I do get a little buff. I could do a little hacking. Just a little hacking. Because the reinforcements, no matter where they show up, they'll probably be delayed just a little bit. So you know what? Going for maximum greed here. I have my cooldowns. That's another big factor here. Load up my programs. Let's come down. Save the matrix tally. Or save the action points is what I was trying to say. Get rid of the stuff that makes the matrix dangerous. Oh, okay. I can't disable either of these. Well, we're just gonna end the action now. Now, I could potentially do a lure next time when the reinforcements show up. Do some shenanigans there. Yeah, that could cause, that could delay just the right amount for me to keep hacking. I would also like to know, like, where this one's gonna go. Okay, it's gonna go in the corner. What about, I don't have the anticipation for the other one. Let's stay in the middle so I can be as tactically flexible as possible with the lure. We'll get to the objective. Deductor, it is done. Hey, is that fast? Deductor, quantum networks are fast. The endpoint was paired. The knight who came before me must have snuck it in here. Whatever secrets Octane was stealing, they've already been funneled to the other quantum endpoint. Hey, then it's time to leave. Our debt is paid and we're out of here. Deductor, it better be. Hayes, ha, trust me, we're not accepting any other outcome. I've wired up 2 possible exits for you. We can go forward or we can run backwards. Going forward seems, well, pretty easy, to be honest. We could always, like, just stun that one. Reload the weapon, and then I'm gonna start circling back around. Yep, reinforcements are here as expected. Brick, you just delay your turn. This guard Udo is stuck up here doing nothing. Camera spotted another dead body. It's not great, but we could probably deal with that. Rather. Can I know where those ones are going? It would be great if I can upgrade look ahead with a little more range. Oh, okay, they want to go to the... Oh no, they're splitting up. That's a problem. That is unacceptable. But I have a cunning plan. Gonna engage silence. Then I'm gonna run over here and then lure these guards back there, back to your little spawn point. And next turn, I can rewind and do it again next turn. Good. Do more hacky hacks. Overclock the security here. That's not a problem. Okay. There's a manufacturing vault with more loot. Trigger download a blueprint. Okay. There is some more loot up here we could steal. But I guess I kind of want to know what's over here. Oh, there's an active thing. Okay. Let's come up. Oh, right. I don't have enough 10% to... Oh, this could be bad. My connection's gonna go so low. It's okay. It's okay. I don't have enough input-output to load any more programs this turn. Yeah, I'm not, I'm apparently too greedy for the loot. It's okay. We're gonna get Brick up here. Reload the pistol. Next turn, get ready for some shots. Gonna rewind. So I get to do the trick again. And then Iceman you're probably gonna be done. I'll steal a few more files. I don't think I'm gonna try to get everything. So they're gonna do their thing, except I can lure them again. This is why lure is so good. I'm gonna mark this guard. We always kill it, but I'm gonna let it go first. Okay, just stay put. All right, one of these guards is coming down. I do not want to deal with that. It's time to get out. Definitely time to get out. Who knows? Maybe I could still. I might actually be fast enough. Trigger if you use a cyberdeck program, steal 10 matrix AP. I don't like that. Oh no, they rerouted me. This is a problem. Was not expecting that. Let's... Okay, I miscalculated. I have a debuff called Dump Shock. It was all the connection problems. I got too greedy with my hacks, and the security like wrecked me. It is possible for us to get around this problem. Oh, and the camera spot because I stepped out. Oh, this is bad. Everything that could go wrong is kind of going wrong. Why did I have to go for that one last vault? None of these should spot me. Duck, okay, I guess they can spot me. Oh, it's the Udo guard. Debuffing it. We have to shoot it. There's no choice. In fact, I should have activated the calibration leak. But I activated it now, so silence kill. I need to do the pre-computed advantage on Iceman to get him out. I need to do it again. That dump shock debuff is like really messing him up. Oh, pre-compute advantage doesn't stack? I didn't know that. Well, that's a mistake. So right will be spotted. Okay, everything that could go wrong is kind of going wrong now. We're gonna have to fight our way out of this. Might take some injuries. Yep. I have stun mines and atomic stutter and stuff. Like, I would use all my consumables. Let's move at least a little. And then delay the action. Security scramble. No. Maybe we let them all come in here and then we do a nice big full auto. Okay, some of them are running off. That's good. That's good. 2 of them are running off. That is fantastic. Should not have even hacked that other matrix. It was not worth it, man. I had such a clean getaway opportunity, but I got greedy. Read. Oh, are they debuffed? When did they get debuffed? Oh, it was the calibration leak. Okay. I need to jam kit the thing first. This camera. Wait, nope, I did not mean to do that. I don't have a buff on attacking either one of these, so... I just don't want to block the full auto attacks. I think there's a better use of my time disabling devices and so forth. Yep. I got one. Nice man, you just gotta run. I don't even care if you get spotted. That doesn't matter. Brick, you should be able to kill the other one easily enough after we disable that camera. Really? Not acceptable odds. 92%, that's better. Yep, more reinforcements. We gotta hoof it now. Why'd I have to go for that, one last hack? That connection. I messed up the hack because I didn't load the right programs to counter the IC that were guarding the matrix, and I let the connection drop too low. And there was a security escalation that reduced the connection even more. And if your connection hits 0, you just get kicked out, and you suffer that terrible penalty, the dump shock penalty. Which greatly reduces your speed and everything. Okay, I rode well on initiative, so I should be able to get out next turn. And I'll have a tactical surge. I think we'll be alright. I'll put down a thing to lower their initiative. A spotting, what's it called? Put down the look ahead talent, which reduces initiative by 2. I thought I was being so clever. Oh boy. I don't have any pre-computed advantage or anything, but if I end my turn early, I might get my initiative back a little higher. I suppose I could Overwatch, but I don't really see what it would accomplish. Okay, this guard Theto is too far back to be a threat. So let's move everyone. Oh, we do have a lure. Although according to my prediction, both of these guards are... It's fine, like Iceman will be able to get out this turn. So let's just get everybody to the exit. Getting that dump shock debuff, I think, might also massively increase his stress, which would be very unfortunate because you don't want your hackers too stressed. Deductor, we're clear. The data has been scooped. Time to vanish. Hayes, time to call Octane and put a stake in this nasty affair. Octane, your team continues to deliver, Deductor. You have the makings of a big-time player in this city. Deductor, the Q endpoint was connected. Did you get your secrets from the transaction logger? Octane, oh yes. It will take my people a long time to sort through everything we've gleaned today. But trust me, together we will use this leverage when the time comes. Octane now has the Kingmaker's hand, as she is ready to vault to the top of her faction when the time is right. While it lasts, this will allow power play storylines. Leverage for when you go after Henninger. Octane, going after my own syndicate boss sounds dangerous. Deductor, I thought that was your plan. Octane, the plan is forming up. I'll admit, I stole from Henninger, but that doesn't mean she is the target of our next move. The secrets from the transaction logger are going to help us find a weak link in the chain. Hayes, perhaps you're even more sly than we gave you credit for, Octane. Alright, we'll be ready when you are. No more debt, just partnership. I'm sure there will be a sudden but inevitable betrayal, but that's for us to deal with. That point. Octane, that's how a true power player in the city thinks, Deductor. Deductor, we'll be working together as partners, sharing the risk and the rewards. Octane, it may be a while. I have to let all this heat bleed off, and have anyone near Henninger getting suspicious of what we pulled off here. Deductor, when the dust has all settled and you're ready for whatever your next move really is, call me. Our debt to Octane has been cancelled, and we've agreed to join her on whatever comes next in her rise within the D cartel. Hayes, Octane has disconnected. Deductor, gather the team. I owe you all my life, from the Odd Clinic rooftop to here. You have carried this team. Right. There will be plenty of chances to return the favor, Deductor. If it weren't for the wires in your spine, we wouldn't have this shot. Brick, back on the rooftop. You know that TX-80 never stood a chance. Right, nobody had to split for Atlanta after all. Hayes, we've been through it, haven't we? Deductor, no Atlanta. We're home in the dome. Fantastic, lots of level ups. Look at all this stuff we stole. All these blueprints and files, accounts. We got a weapon, legendary armor of all things, smoke grenade. Those are always useful. Yeah, just so much loot. Continue, and plus we got paid 152k. Very good, and we no longer have to worry about that debt. Okay. I just want to check stress. Oh, it's only 30%. It actually was not as bad. It definitely went up. I thought this was like 20% or something. It went up a little, but it was not nearly as bad as I thought. We really got to work our way towards zero interrupt. That talent would have saved me right there. So let's get our way up there for the next level. I also have some more training. Rewind, reducing that cooldown is amazing. Buffing tactical surge is amazing. I honestly kind of want to get security scramble up a little bit. I do quite like having security scramble. But I don't have to decide that right now. Our face has leveled up. Or maybe no, I think we had this point. I had a very specific plan, that skill point. Ooh, our Vanguard leveled up though, and I'll take Dome Shot as planned. So now we have yet another stun. Excellent. And we have a lot more files. We could even, if we upgraded our code storage enough, mint one of these UKF combat library files, which is nice. Otherwise, we just have a lot of stuff that we can't actually use. Have some more blueprints. We might be able to sell some of this stuff off. Echo jammers. Echo jammers are quite nice, but we can't craft any of this stuff yet. Jaguar light suits, Myotech suits. These are all blueprints of suits that, I'll be honest, we probably will never make any of this stuff. Like this Jaguar light suit, it's barely even any better than what we have. Myotech light jacket, that actually does seem like a bit more of an upgrade. But I don't want to make any of these armors anyway because they're so low level. I don't really think it's too worth it. Even if we got crafting. I can, however, sell off some accounts to Potato. Really buff Potato. So that he has another limit break. That seems valuable. I know the price is not quite as good as selling some of our other contacts, but do we have any file sets? Yes, the experimental personnel. Oh, but if I sell it to Potato, we can get a favor from him. Might want that. Maybe I should see what our other missions are. I think we have some legworks. We're doing one legwork now, but there are some more legworks that will spawn that we have available. Yeah. 7 days. This is 7 days. We can send a hacker to get some blackmail ammunition, or we can send a soldier to just kick down some doors. Risk of injury, that's really not much of a problem. Ooh. We can send our new recruit to do it, but sending someone like Outlaw to do it might make the most sense. I'm going to talk to Diego to see what he wants. Diego Fluger, I've got some trouble on one of my gun routes. Someone is shadowing the smugglers, scouting out their route. It's too pro to be some Slaga gang lowlifes. I can't afford a mess right now. Hey, so the job offered is wipe these shadows off the map? Diego, I don't have deductor kind of money for this little problem. Deductor, there are other ways you could make it worth our time. Diego, we're in business, the three of us. You've got a vested interest in seeing these weapons flow. I'm not asking much. Stepping on this one and I'll owe you a favor. You can cash it in when you're ready and you know it will be worth it. I need one of your crew, someone who they know is a real professional, to guard the shipments for a time. Okay, if we refuse to help, Diego will cut us off for a little while, but not forever. We're too good a customer for that. If we help, we will earn a favor. Favor is a powerful currency in the underworld network we can cash in later. Yes, I do like that. Can't you put some extra muscle on the trucks for a while? Diego, on the trucks? There are no trucks. This is a route through the under deductor. You know the police state we live in. A truck can't go a sector without getting scanned and shaken down. I don't pretend to know your business, Diego. What are these routes? These are teams of 4 or 5 carrying backpacks and slogging through the under for miles. This run passes 100 meters below the dome's footing at Fort Point. Some of it's crawl space and some of it's swimming. Hey, well, that counts me out. If you're sending a tag along, it won't be me, Deductor. Okay, as a favor to you, we might be able to lend an experienced hand. We could send a Brick to do this one. Two favors, that's pretty good. Locking for 7 days, it's fine. We have plenty of time before any more missions. This is actually the perfect time to send our mercenaries out on some of these legworks. So we can send Brick on this one. As a favor to you, we might be able to lend an experienced hand. Diego, good to be in business with you, Deductor. Hey, it's time to break the news to Brick. So that's it. look nasty and babysit some weapon mules? Deductor, there is a bit more to it than that. Brick, I see. Swim, crawl, and muck under the dome for a week. Join a merc company, they said. Deductor, neither of us are in the mood to hear complaints, Brick. Brick, alright. It's gotta be worth something to you. Let me get my kit and a change of clothes. I guess I'm going caving. Deductor, stay sharp. What started as a fun bit of spelunking could get ugly fast. Alright, and then we should stack all the legworks together. So, you know what? I'm gonna send Outlaw on this other one, Harleen. So when they realize your friends are willing to hurt them, they'll reconsider. 58%. Outlaw will go take care of that. Outlaw, the fun here will be seeing just how little I have to do to scare them back into line. Dr. Ash, that's a good game to play, Outlaw. I need them to stick around and keep dealing for a long time. Okay, 7 days. Before I trigger my Underworld hub, I want it to be upgraded so that the tokens are more effective. And then I don't want to talk to anyone else. I don't actually want to trigger any more events. So and I don't want to recruit. Well, we might as well recruit, right? 6 days, 12 hours. I'm not going to fight anyone. Like, I'm not going to do any missions until all my, like, good mercenaries are back. So there's little reason not to do the recruiting now. And we have room in the barracks to recruit. I think it'll totally be worth it. Possible recruit. Iceman, let me introduce Saul. The doctor, so you were a soldier for Zagales out in the streets of Ward 4? Saul, I was a soldier, not a street chopper. I'm sure you know just how professional the gangs of New Boston are these days. They've got their street crews, but I was in one of the hammers. Iceman, the Los Zagalos hammers aren't an open invitation club. They're the closest thing on the street to Milsec spec ops. Saul, heh. Based on the gear we had, sometimes you think we were being funded by some Milcorp. The doctor, that's good, because sometimes we are funded by a Milcorp or even bigger. If you work with us, you'll see some real alpha gear. Hey, so you're a soldier. To be that good, the hammers must be looking for real elite. What role do you play in the squad? Further define this merc by picking one of the following traits. So I do get a chance to influence these mercenaries. And like the new ones you recruit, you can choose some of the perks that they get. We could do a door kicker, a long shot, or a keeping calm. We already have a door kicker. Close quarters accuracy, so shotgun, E-rifle, or UAR. We don't have any E-rifles right now, and shotguns are not the best on soldiers. Like soldiers, you want to use the assault rifles, and not even the urban assault rifles, like the long-range assault rifles. Now, I could always spec him into like a multi-spec as a Scourge to use the shotgun. However, Scourges are not free multi-specs. You have to pay money and do surgery and stuff. I don't know I'm ready to do that. I could, of course, change him into a sniper. That could be kind of interesting, but we already have a sniper, a Rhino. I kind of like soldiers a lot early game. Like maybe late game we respect you to something else. Soldiers are just so good early game. It's good to have 2 soldiers on the team. So you know what? I'll just take a generic one, ignore up to 1 recoil. That's pretty useful. Saul, we were always in the thick of it. What really matters is keeping your head on straight. Keep calm, keep shooting. I've seen too many good friends die because somebody lost their focus. The doctor, in our line of work, that can be the difference between a score and a disaster. You're built tough and you've got 2 square shoulders. As Iceman has said, you'd be a good gun to have at anyone's back. What do you think, Hayes? Hayes, I've got one more question. It sounds like you were part of a big-time hammer. Why are you getting out? Did you end up in some trouble with Los Zagalos? Further define this merc's backstory by picking one of the following complications. Okay, there was a option to say he was part of a prison raid. But wasn't that Dade's backstory? That kind of makes sense, actually. I could say he has a messy history with Fenians. All that Los Angeles boss is trying to make nice with them, but the Irish don't forget. Or I could say a year ago I got fighting a club, it got ugly and killed a man. I didn't know he was a lover of some high up McKellen core jockey. Okay. So I think this just means if I pick these, that faction is going to be the enemy of this mercenary, and he probably can't do missions there. So I could Brave Star. Dade can't do missions in Brave Star territory, but I'm pretty sure Brick can. And it kind of makes sense to pick Brave Star just because that would explain how Dave met Saul. Dave was a prisoner of Brave Star. So, yeah. Saul, you remember when Los Angeles raided Barton Prison in 30? What a bloody mess that ended up being. I was there and Brave Stars got my name and number, you know? We were trying to spring Clive Zepp, the old man Zegalos himself. It just didn't go as planned. Hey, that would have been hard to miss. There was nothing else on the sim streams for 48 hours. Doctor, you were in the prison? The Brave Star SWAT claimed they gunned every one of your people down. Saul, yeah, I was in that hell box. At the last minute, one of our sappers blew a hole into an unlisted power tunnel under Barton's basement. A few of my hammer got out. The Doctor, so this is a lot more than just keeping your head down around Brave Star. You're on the most wanted list. Saul, the law wants my head. They raided a crash house in Ward 4 trying to pick up some of us. There are only a few of us from Barton left. Lost Z has so much trouble with the Star in Ward 4 now. We've too much heat to keep around. The Doctor, a private word, Hayes. What do you think? Hayes, everybody in this business has something haunting their past. We've got to keep that in mind when weighing a new recruit. I'm gonna recruit him. No reason to delay this. Welcome to the team, Saul. Saul, let me back your crew up in a fight a few times and you'll know you made the right choice. Excellent. So he is a little low level, just level 3. There is a talent called Handpick that can like boost the levels of these new recruits, but it's okay. Level 3, we can work with that. We can work with that. There are also ways to get your mercenaries more experience without going on missions. For example, he could just do a lot of legwork. He could be the person doing legwork. Yeah, this episode is starting to get a little long. So what I might do is just end the episode here. Next time we won't start on a mission. We're going to do some overworld management, do these legworks and so forth. Once the underworld hub is fully upgraded, I will massively increase the chance of the legwork, the odds of success, and then we will go from there. So thank you for watching. Until next time.